and this is probably the last time I'll talk to the stream for the rest of the session, because we're about to have our My Hero Academia session right now. It's going to be amazing, straight up. So, welcome everyone, DDM, Lord Devi. I was not talking about anything embarrassing in front of my wife, Soraya, also known as Lassie, preferably just Lassie. How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Great, okay, I thought that was a good segue. How did everyone like that segue?
It was good. It was good, yeah.
Good, because I wasn't going to admit to anything else. You can't get me to admit anything else.
Okay.
Ha!
I feel like that's a lie, but okay.
Ha! DDM, you can suck it. I mean, you probably will, but you know what I'm talking about.
Come and give it to me.
Okay, give me a plane ticket.
Hell no, you buy that. I'm poor.
Oh, looks like you don't want it that bad. Okay. People would pay top dollar for this. My wife pays top dollar.
Wait, what do I pay for?
No, I think the mentality here was why buy the milk when I can get the cow for free? So, Red, I think you're the proverbial cow in this case.
No!
But he bought the cow. That's the thing.
Ha!
Yeah, but now he doesn't need to buy the milk.
I paid for it through blood and suffering.
You know, most couples just pay you with roses and chocolates.
Ha!
Guess this is a satanic couple then. Good to know.
Close enough.
Wow. No, we're
So
not.
She said, nice!
She said, I know right now. We can't see. She's just holding a goat and a dagger. And
Sweetie, turn on your video chat. Show him the goat and the dagger.
I'm not. Nope.
Just our morning sacrifice for Lord and Savior Satan.
Jokes aside, with that opening, just know that is the start of the session. I do not plan on starting any later than we have to, because we are technically on the time crunch. So, without further ado, let us continue. Yes, it is how the mighty have fallen. Anyways, moving on from that little bit of shenanigans, we're going to pick up right where we left off. Is everyone ready? Does anyone have any questions before we start?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, Rule 64. Anyways, moving on. So, we start off right where everyone's left exhausted by the last battle. Their victory assured, but it seems that, again, there's much left to be discovered. After all, Alpha Knight has just left the scene. He's still trying to talk to a few people, trying to get information. Alexander, the DDM, whichever one, has noticed the six-armed man who has vanished at this time, and picked up one of those papers as a result. As you return, you happen to notice the group is now swarmed by a cast of news media. They're beginning to ask questions to the group. It seems that Jebediah is staring off in the distance, as he usually is thinking of things, and Tom looks like he's recovering from the exhaustion the fight put on him in Lightning Shadow. But everyone else is actively engaged in the conversation. Or it seems they're as engaged as they should be. It is Fox News, after all. So,
no.
So tell us this. How did it feel to be in Alpha Knight's presence? Did any of you have a comment?
No no comment.
Yeah, no comment.
Okay.
Me being the rude fucker that I am, you just see a tendril wrap around Lassie as he begins pulling her towards the exit of the building. Like, come on, let's get out of here. Come on.
We're outside, I believe.
You are outside.
Heading towards the helicopter. Screw it. No, fuck the media. I don't want this.
Okay, heading back to the heliport. Before you could again, as you're attempting to grab her and slowly pull her away, basically cartoon style with the hook. As they notice she's getting pulled away, they're like, wait. Tell us this. If you're not willing to answer any questions, answer this. How do you think Alpha Knight's reputation will fare after this incident?
I think it will go down slightly, but still he will still be at the top because seriously, no one can beat him.
That may be true, but answer us this. An undefeatable man could not defeat a force that he could defeat any other time? They all got away. Many civilians were hurt. What do you think of this?
They got lucky.
I am too stunned to answer.
They hear the lucky. Got lucky. Got lucky. Does that count for many innocents, damage to property? Do you think he's a menace to society now?
I don't know, are you?
That's a great question. We'll have to answer it another time as we gather more information on whether Fox News is a menace to society or not. But the real question is Alpha Knight a villain?
No.
What? No!
You just heard it from them. They confirmed Alpha Knight is a villain.
What? Can I break their camera?
You could certainly attempt to.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Alright, it doesn't take you really any effort to break their camera as they pull out another one. As you can see, they're getting violent. They must be followers of this violent Alpha Knight.
What?
Come on, Alexander, let's just leave.
They're fleeing the scene of the crime. You heard it now. Villains in Alpha Knight, they must be connected in some way. Because they're running away, which means... It means they must be villains. As this time NBC News comes up and pulls up and says, brand new scoop. Heroes running away from Fox News.
There's a truthful in this story.
As Fox News and NBC begin kind of clashing on which side of the story really is true or not.
You just say, Alexander, good thing CNN isn't here.
Then CNN pulls up. This is the cue to run.
Run, everyone run.
Yeah, we're booking it.
Either way, it appears the implications of what Alpha Knight was not able to save has long-reaching effects. Everyone can feel this, as the audience is constantly looking at the TVs plastered on the city as Fox News, NBC, CNN. They're all talking quite vigorously about how Alpha Knight may not be the hero they need anymore, as he was unable to protect an entire city, when normally he could do so with ease. What stopped him this time? People are speculating, is it collusion? Is he getting weaker? Is there a secret that they don't know about him? Or is it that he really doesn't care anymore? Either way, many theories are going around, and the audience themselves have equal to many theories. But the vast majority of people still hold on to him as the symbol of freedom, based on many commentators who continue to comment, no, he's still a hero, frick you, CNN, would be the primary comment on the news channels. Moving on, you finally get to the airport, where you see the rest of the heroes gathered except for Alpha Knight. Apparently Alpha Knight is now on business. But Watchman approaches each of you and says, are you okay?
Yeah.
Good. I was worried there for a moment. As he walks up to the group slowly. It appears that whoever, again, they've announced themselves publicly. He pulls out his phone. Check this out. And then he starts pulling up a whole bit different list of social medias. You also happen to notice he subscribed to Millennial each time he pulls up a post, as the Millennial is the first thing that pops up on his list. As he shows, check this out. And then you see a group, they call themselves OH, on all these social media posts. If you can check all social media, they've announced themselves as this official threat. Whatever public stunt they're trying to pull, it's working and causing panic. No one's had to deal with a organized villainous threat in 10 years. Now they're no longer rumor. They're actually the real deal.
Well then, I say we give them what they want. They want public attention, we give it to them.
Yeah, but if they can post it on public media, can't we just track their IP?
That's what we think. But apparently, based on what we're finding with all the commentators, they keep saying the same thing. Of course, Me being a... he kind of brags for a second. Me being kind of an assassin here, I already have details on this. They keep using different IPs. Apparently they have some really good hacking networks, and most of them are out of country, which are even harder to track. And not like the other countries are willing to cooperate as easily as America. They're not being threatened. There appears to be a lot of inner politics going on preventing this from making the search easy. But since they made themselves public, have no fear. Don't worry, as your teacher, I will guarantee your safety. And Alpha Knight's on the lookout. It's only a matter of time before either Venture or Alpha Knight tracks them down, regardless of how good their hacking capabilities are using different social IPs across different countries. They will make a mistake, and we'll find it. But till then, I have to give them some credit and some ingenuity. Whoever is backing them, or whatever means they have, they still appear to be dodging most of the mass attention of the government, military, and pro-heroes, even those with quirks that are directly linked to the internet and interwebs. It's incredible, if you ask me. But that's just me peering in as an assassin hero.
I guess we're all quiet because of this. None of us want to comment.
Can I point out, I think it's odd that the assassin hero laughs whenever he mentions that he's an assassin hero.
You certainly could comment it. He does take pride back in his glory days.
Okay.
He has gotten a little bored. But teaching you guys has been fun.
Thanks.
Oh, at least we can please someone.
At least you can please one person. With that, he says, if you have any business you'd like to attend to here, there's still about 30 minutes before we get on the plane. I'll be taking a nap.
Where's the plane going to?
It's going back to the school.
Gotcha.
As for right now, your internships are putting on a temporary hold due to a state of national crisis. A lot of things are on hold right now. Even some plane flights are being canceled because technically there's a threat of a potential villain popping up anywhere. Again, they haven't had to pull these threats out for 10 years, so everyone's a little rusty on what's supposed to be happening.
Okay. There's shops in at the airport. I'm probably going to get myself some food.
You do so with relative ease.
Yeah, I'm going to join her in that.
Besides the ludicrous expenses, you do get exactly what you want. And some decent service for some odd reason.
Sweet.
We just see Alexander spit a little bit of coffee into the trash. God, American coffee sucks. Jacob's just doing nothing.
Yeah. Jacob can't buy anything because it's too cheap.
It's
too low quality. He can't buy anything. It's too low quality. Nothing
Jacob, there's a Starbucks right there. He just points to a Starbucks. If you want pricey, it's right there.
Low quality. Edgar,
yeah, I know, but it's pricey.
Edgar, I have the perfect solution for this. I have noticed that there is a winery near down the road. If you'd like to accompany, sir, I can possibly whip up their finest wines using their ingredients.
Good, make it so.
Excellent. Would you like to bring any of your friends with you?
Anyone who wants to come can come.
Out of game, I smell trouble, so I'm in.
Okay. Believe it or not, Lassie decides to company.
I'll join. I'm just following Lassie at this point.
Alright.
I feel like whenever she goes, there's gonna be trouble because of what the thing said.
No worries.
Right. So with that, you guys, actually, the winery's outside the airport. It's a small little store. Edgar is actually by the time you get in there, Edgar is completely taken over the scene and is handling all the customers, while handling your order specifically. He can, with their ingredients, he can dish out any wine or alcohol beverage that you could imagine. And at a discounted price too, because let's just say Daddy was worried about his boy and decided to temporarily buy out the restaurant this night without anyone knowing, for some odd reason, so that's why all the drinks are free tonight.
I'm not going to drink anything. Instead, I'm just going to use my quirk to see if there's anyone suspicious, anyone near me.
Of course, there's a whole bunch of people near you. There's random civilians with no quirks, but there's only like 2 of those. And there's like 15 people with different types of quirks. Most of them are minor.
Gotcha.
Oh well.
Hmm.
Do you have anything, Alexander?
Just
Why
give
is...
me a glass of wine. It's been a while.
What the...
Underage drinking, always good.
No worries, we won't tell anyone.
You could. Wouldn't really
Why?
matter.
Yeah, why would we?